Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And with the Patriot League swimming and diving championships just days away in Lejeune, we've got men's junior with us, Ben Irwin. Ben, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Ben, you're no stranger to crushing it in this event over your time at the Academy, but you guys are trying to reclaim your top spot in the Patriot League. Just talk to me about what's been fueling you and the rest of your team heading into Patriot Leagues.
I think coming into the season, we had Army in sight and we had Patriot League in sight. So we got one of those done, and now it's time for the next. And so it's something that we've been looking towards all year. We've been working day in, day out. We've had Patriot Leagues on our mind, and so now it's time to get after it.
How can you lean on the success that you had against Army in the Star in Lejeune and try and use that to do it again here in a couple of days?
I think we can definitely carry that momentum with us. We had a phenomenal meet. The guys across the board swam well, and I think we were carrying that well into this. And I think we still had that hunger to stay sharp and stay working hard until we got to this point. So now it's time to cash in and see what we can do.
Ben, it seems like you've had the propensity to perform every time that Navy's had a big meet, whether it's against Army, you're back-to-back All-Patriot League first-team swimmer. What has allowed you to rise to the occasion in what feels like the biggest events of your Navy career?
I think having the team around me and having the recognition that I'm doing it for them, I'm doing it for the guys beside me, has really like allowed me to work hard and like step up in those moments to do it for them.
Ben, back in summer of 2024, you had a chance to take place in the U.S. Olympic trials with the Winter Olympics going on right now. How excited are you about the prospect of continuing to better your own times as you keep that goal alive as well?
It's definitely exciting. Maybe get a long course meet in this summer, and then looking towards the next one. It might be there. We'll see.
How do you stay focused on a day-to-day, though, to be at your best coming up with Patriot Leagues? You guys are just coming out of exams. How do you keep your mind fresh and allow yourself to excel?
It can definitely be difficult, especially during exam week. But just trying to walk into practice with a fresh perspective and just to focus on what we're trying to achieve next week and carrying that focus with us into the water as we try to stay sharp coming into the meet.
Where do you feel you've grown the most just as a midshipman here in your junior year?
I think on the team, kind of stepping forward and leading the group. We don't have any firsties in backstroke group this year, so along with Will Jones, trying to take charge of the group and provide direction to some of the younger guys on the team.
This might lead into your next answer, but if you could pick one characteristic or quality that the Naval Academy has really nurtured in you, not just as a swimmer, but as a person in general, what would it be?
I think determination, having to come in to the pool every day, having to go to class every day, and just have a goal in mind and work towards that. It takes a lot of drive to do that every day, and I think that's definitely something that I've grown in while being here.
I know, bear with me because I know this is going to be a tough one, but if you could pick one emotion that you can still remember vividly from falling to Army last year's Patriot Leagues, what would it be?
I think a hunger. After we lost that meet while we're working down, I think I just had the desire to get back to work, go back to the lab, train, and be ready for the next one.
You have a very measured approach to answering questions every time we've gotten to go back and forth. I know your sister also is a Navy grad. Where do you think that comes from?
I think some of it comes from some of the debates that I had with Caroline growing up. I kind of had to be tactical with how I answer things. Um, so I think some of that could be attributed to her.
How badly you want to make her proud and get another Patriot League victory for the midshipmen?
It would be pretty awesome. She can't make it. She's at school right now. But I know she'll be watching, and she said she'll be checking in. So be able to do that and have her watching would be pretty awesome.
How excited are you to have this in your home pool and to get to compete in front of a bunch of friends and family?
Super excited. Family's coming up, friends just here with it being here. So everyone's going to be here. And then I might be a little biased, but I think our pool's the best. I love swimming in our pool. We got a great facility. It's a great atmosphere. So I think it's going to come together, and I think it's going to be a really awesome meet.
Now, have you heard from any company mates, classmates, maybe some other teams in the yard that already said they're going to be packing it out?
Uh Definitely some company mates saying they're going to come out and watch, which is exciting. And we've got a pretty good relationship with water polo team, so I definitely expect some of them to be there.
Fantastic. A couple more for you first. Just what would it mean to you to come away with a Patriot League championship and pick up your second in 3 years here at Navy?
I think it would be really big. Last time we were at our pool here, so it's definitely trying to get the job done in our house, which is really special. I love this pool and I love this team, so just trying to do it for them.
Fantastic. Last thing I have for you. What's an immediate individual goal you have for the rest of this season?
I would love to qualify for NCAAs. This year it's in Atlanta, Georgia, my hometown. I grew up swimming in that pool, so being able to go back there would be super special. So that's definitely one of my big goals uh, for the season.
Fantastic. Best of luck in Patriot Leagues. Hope you guys take care of business, and thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.